Good morning, everybody. As you can tell, I've got a bunch of pieces already pre-cut out here. I actually cut these down yesterday on my metal bandsaw. Pulled it out, tried to get it back going again. I had it put away because I wasn't really using it much. But anyway, got a new blade on it. Found out that the coolant reservoir had a bunch of holes punched in the bottom of it pre-shipment. And somehow it found its way up underneath the cabinet. Don't know why. I had it long enough that I didn't check that when I first got it. I didn't put coolant in it the day that I got it and put it together. So I found out late that it leaks. So that's put me in a position to just buy another tank for 65 bucks. It's only a little bitty 2.5 gallon. Which brings me to this. We've got a future project coming up for that metal cutting bandsaw. I'm going to build a whole new entire base for it that is going to incorporate a 7-gallon coolant tank underneath the saw. So we're going to upgrade that as well and get that going. Anyway, today's project is, this is for a firewood rack, smoker wood rack with a kindling bin on the side of it. I'll actually get into that, but the tall portions of these, which are going to be the stand of the uprights, are going to be 60 inches long. The front and back, top and bottom rails across the top and bottom are going to be 24 inches long. That gives us a 18-inch interior. I believe that's right. No, it's a 20-inch interior space for all the big chunks of wood. These are the 12 inches right here that are going to go between these two 24s and these 60s. Once these get welded together, we're going to put these as the spacers to give it a depth of 16 inches. These are the 4-inch legs. I have these 1/4-inch plates that I've got cut down. I've got a hole pre-drilled into it. I did this for another project but never used them. These are going to go on here with a 3/4-inch hole. Okay, and we're going to run some heavy-duty all thread up in here, and I've got nuts and the all thread on the way. Should be here today, hopefully. But we're going to re-drill this out for 3/4 of an inch. We're going to weld the nut on here, make a foot, run that up in here so it's adjustable when it sits on the porch, because we all know that is not a level surface out there. And you might be asking me, okay, great, what's all the 1-inch stuff? Well, this is the kindling box. We've got, these are 26 inches long. So these are the 7-inch long. They're going to go into the side of the rack, come off like this. The 26s will hook to it, come down. These will be the bottom feet. These, again, these are the 14-inch. We're going to put these in between these to space it out for the 16-inch. So we're going to get busy on that today and get this thing put together. I've got some grinding. I've got to clear out some of the cut spots and whatnot on that yet. So we're going to get that done. We're going to come back, get this cleaned up, ready for welding, and then start tacking this thing together. See you guys in a minute. It's a great day. I just got my package late last night. FedEx dropped it off, and this is from Jason at Fireball Tool. So I finally got my first couple of mega squares in. Yeah, the mega square. I got the 6-inch aluminums for right now because the budget doesn't allow it right at this moment. So for me to get larger ones, but I will. That will be coming into play. I got 2 of them. Let's see what we got here. Nice, nice, nice. It's got the tabs that you can put on there and all of the holes on it. As Jason clearly points out, all the different holes on here. And you can just actually attach these tabs to it to align things. These are so cool. I've been watching Jason for the longest time. And the minute I saw him doing these kind of tools, I was just like, oh man, that's awesome. Someday I'll be able to either make my own or get some of his. Well, I've made different tools, squaring tools and whatnot. You don't see me use them, and there's a reason for that. Mine are not as true as I need them to be. So I don't have the facilities at this point to make better tools like Jason does. So I just opt to buy from somebody like Jason who makes precision tools. So it only makes sense to do that. Anyway, Jason, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I did buy these with my own money, people. Jason's not giving these to me, so man, look how pretty that is. That's beautiful. Love this. So these are going to be used every time you see me welding and pinning something up. I'm going to be using these things. These should be the 4 other pins. You can get these as a set of 4 pins. Yep, that's it. And these are extended pins. You actually can screw these in and they'll stand off and do all kinds of other things for alignment and whatnot. I can see there's oil and grease and stuff in here to keep them from rusting, so I will have to make sure that I clean those up quite well. Anyway, I just wanted to do that and show these off this morning. You know, new toys like a kid at Christmas. Anyway, we're going to get these out. We're going to get set up. I've got all the stuff on the firewood rack, smoker wood rack, cleaned up from yesterday. We are going to go ahead and start tacking this together. I'm going to do it slightly different than I have in the past. I would get so many pieces tacked up and then I would go ahead and weld them out. Like a lot of people that have done it that way in the past, I'm assuming most other people have had this issue with fitment, is you would weld certain pieces out, you get the rest of them put all together, and things aren't exactly lining up the way they should. I've researched and talked to and watched a lot of other people. I'm going to go ahead and tack the entire thing completely out. Then we'll come back and do the final weld up. That should, in retrospect, what that's telling me is that should help hold all the tacks, should help hold everything better into place without it warping so much. Spend less time making long runs, moving down to zip welds, whatever you want to call them. I call them zip welds. Anybody can tell me what they really call them in the industry. Just let me know. Put it in the comments and let me know. I'm sure they're called lots of things. Anyway, we're going to get moving on this today, and I'm going to get these unpacked, and we're going to get set up to get this done. We'll be right back. we're back on this. We're getting the inside panels. I'm getting the tacked up around the outside edge, and then I'm going to run some little tacks down in the corners as I go down through here, but I'm going to tack the other side, then I'm coming back across, probably hit one inside the corner about 1 inch on each corner, and then come back, hit the middle on each one, and then maybe come back and hit quarter way on both sides and do that, and then come back and put some little 1-inch welds if that's applicable or whatnot. I'm going to do that on the outside, see where we're at on that. Got the MIG welder out like I said. I believe I said that. And we're going to zip through this pretty quick with the MIG. The TIG is taking me a lot of time. I need to try to hurry up and speed through this process and get the rest of it done. I'm not that far from having this thing completed. All I have left to do is the feet. I've got a couple of little spots back here before I put the outside panels on. I want to zip some wire in the corners on the inside. Another reason for me getting the MIG out today. That's going to be easy for me to get to. So get the 4 legs done, get this thing clean, prepped, painted, then we're good to go. So I'm going to jump on this thing and get through tacking this out, and then we're going to get on welding it out. Hey everybody, thanks for coming back. We are going to get on the feet today and get this thing finished up, get it ready for paint. Cutting the legs, the screw portion of it, about 4 1/4 inches long, screw the nut onto it, leave a little bit of a deal where I can MIG weld down in there and get that put on there, get the round plate put on the bottom for the actual foot. We'll have all 4 of those. Then I'm going to move to getting the plates cut for the top and the bottom, so I don't have any wood just falling through. So we're going to get started on this today and get this stuff done. Thanks for coming back in. Like I said, we're going a rough measurement. It doesn't have to be perfect, as long as it gives us plenty of thread to adjust the feet with. All right. We've got all 4 of those cut. That's pretty simple and quick, nothing real hard about it. We're going to get the nuts put on here, like so. You can see that. We're going to leave a little bit of space in there. We're going to MIG weld in here, get that all tied into this bolt to this nut. Okay, so I've got these all scribed and marked. I think you can see them. So I'm going to nip all these corners off, and we'll take the grinder, smooth off these corners, whatnot, round off the edges just a little bit, still give it that stop sign shape, that octagon. Okay, give you guys an up close on this if I can. Hopefully it's not too bad. This is the rack. We have the shelf on top. Obviously, this was another reason that I put the shelf on top up here, was for stuff like that. Anyway, that's that. Leave in the comments and let me know what you think about the color of the paint. This is actually what they call a satin brick. I don't know that the camera is actually doing this justice. This actually looks more like a red on Santa Claus's sleigh. It's got some brown hues in it, but anyway, that's it. If I can get back over here out of the way and give you a good shot. All right. All right, everybody. This is it in its place, in its home. 3/4 of the way full with the big wood. The kindling rack is full. I have extra kindling up here. And this is it about it. We do have it in place, level and plumb, and loaded. So we hope you guys and gals have enjoyed the video. Leave a comment, like, and share. Subscribe if you would. We'd appreciate that. Thank you for all of our viewers and followers thus far. This is huge for us. We're having a good time. I'm having a good time. So we hope that everybody is enjoying coming up on their holidays, getting things ready for your families, and we hope that everybody is in good spirits and in a good place. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for following. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have a good one. Be safe, be careful, be kind to one another, and we'll see you next time in the shop.